can't hear you.
Alright, game 3. It's big. It's here. The series is tied. Winners bracket semifinals. One of these teams is going to the losers bracket. The other one's going to the winners bracket finals. It's crazy. Not so insane.
Yeah.
And they're all going to play Mage Bane on Prime Icarus, which is just seems like it's wrong, but I'm okay with that.
So I can see it's working out.
Yeah. I mean,
blink in 5 people and
Yeah.
you just surround them.
well, if you think about it, the
Whoa.
flash armor that you get also applies to people that are around you when you blink in. So
Do you
you're
know
gonna have
if
like
it stacks?
I don't actually
That would be insane.
get like 50 magic armor. Yeah, that works, man. It's a good plan. And really, if you think about it, 5 carries. How are they ever gonna beat 5 carries? I
Yeah.
mean, that just seems impossible.
They use turtle and yeah, turtle.
Yeah. Take an hour and a half and then win.
Yeah.
Makes sense to me. It's a pretty great plan. Tempest, first pick for the Hellborn side. Bans were Revenant, Gauntlet, Cthulhuphant, and Ophelia. So first ban Revenant, I disagree.
Same.
I do as well. But it's an annoying hero, and if you don't know how to play against it, it can really just lose your games. So it's not that bad of a ban.
I mean,
Swiftblade though is a lot more annoying than Revenant,
Yeah.
and if you don't know how to play versus Swiftblade, you're gonna get wrecked. Which is, yeah.
basically the issue I have with it is, I know how to play against Revenant. You buy Dust and counter wards. And then you win, and then
Yeah.
eventually you get an eye, and then you win the game.
Parasite.
Seems pretty simple, but I am also a little stupid, so that could also be.
But I mean, deep play. If you get early deep lane words versus the Revenant, he's
Yeah.
not going to get any gank stuff.
Right. I don't know. It's like it's a decent hero. I really don't feel like it's first ban worthy though. And seems to be consensus here. So Labyrinth, you're on notice, buddy. Okami, go tell Labyrinth that he shouldn't do that anymore, please. I'd appreciate it. Rhapsody and Parasite though are the follow-up picks there from the Legion side. Hellborn gonna counter with Empath and Prisoner. Early Prisoner pick, and I'm just not a big fan of Prisoner. Like, he's a decent hero for teams that like him, but okay, I figured it out. What they're gonna do is hook all 5 heroes with Prisoner, and then Tempest ult them.
Wow.
Sounds legit.
It's a good plan.
Your insight is so good, Quincy.
I know.
Why are we even here?
I don't remember, honestly. Oh, to Flame Okami. That's what it is. It's look.
Oh, yeah.
The more people we have flaming Okami, the more effective this cast is. So it's important that we do that. We'll see if he plays Bubbles again. It's still open. Could happen. 2 games on Bubbles. He's 1-1. But the Legion side draft is just like ridiculously powerful to me.
Yeah, I like it. It's a good draft. But I don't feel like Hellborn is awful though. I mean,
No.
Prisoner is okay versus Swiftblade.
Yeah.
No, Prisoner is bad hero, I think. Like,
Do?
Well,
Yeah.
Better than Gauntlet
so
at least.
unreliable.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But
Gauntlet
I mean,
is
that's
crap.
all hookers. That's why hookers are bad, because they are unreliable.
I mean, his ulti's at least superior magic, so it'll go through the
Spin.
spin. So that's nice. Although, okay, this is crazy. Succubus. Just saying.
On which team?
Well, I mean, presumably instead of the empath, because you're monitoring it as a support, but as a Swiftblade counter.
But he spins.
Yeah, but the ulti superior
it's
magic.
like a bus altis.
Oh, you mean Akra? Oh. No. I don't like it.
Just saying. Yeah, okay. He doesn't like it, it's fine. I don't know. Smitten lowers his attack damage, doesn't do as much. If you can sleep Swiftblade in the middle of a fight and kill his team,
Can't you?
always great.
You can say that about every carry in the game, though. It's not that's Swiftblade.
Yeah,
Except
but I think the Swiftblade's problems are basically he's not particularly tanky, and teams that run Swiftblade often need him. Like, Regulus Legion team, if Swiftblade were slept in a team fight, what would they do? They would die.
Either just ignore him, probably. But well, what do you mean?
Like, okay, if Hellborn had a Succubus, and they slept
Yeah.
Swiftblade in a team fight,
Yeah.
what would their other 4 heroes do? Like, they'd be
Just
forced to
switch
unsleep him with Rhapsody, and then there's no Rhapsody ultimate.
Or they just Rhapsody Ultimate.
Okay, so then you're countering Sleep, which is not an ultimate, with one of the most powerful ultimates in the game. So that's a good trade for the Succubus.
They have 3 heroes that are really good at counter-initiating. Because say they get sleep on Swiftblade, they have
Right.
bubbles that can silence and put them in all one place. Rhapsody that can just save his life and heal him while he's on the shit.
Right.
I forgot what it's called.
Sleep.
Yeah. Same goes for Parasite. He can just silence. Somebody's just going to kill him.
So
I don't really like Succubus at all as a hero. I don't think it's good.
I think he's decent. I don't think he's the greatest, but I think there are a lot of situations where it makes sense. Now, Rally is a terrible hero.
Yeah. He is shit.
Bad
No
hero.
doubt.
So we can disagree about Succubus, but everybody can come together and say that Rally is awful. And
Yeah.
my favorite thing is now, a lot of these Gold Division teams who I have casted with at this point are going to pick Rally and Aluna, and then the people that I've casted with are going to yell at their captains for picking that hero, because they're like, who's going to cast this game, and he's going to yell at us for picking that hero, because I will. Know
You
it.
should though.
You're on notice, teams. Aluna, terrible hero. So bad. Anyway.
I don't know about Luna. It's not that bad.
Oh, it's
It's
awful.
pretty bad.
It's a terrible hero.
I mean, the problem is Aluna that as soon as you leave the lane phase, she does nothing but a stun and a 300 damage nuke.
Yep.
But if you own the lane so much that you win the game, then she's fine.
But even in the laning phase, her stun is
She's
crap.
No,
So
but the nuke is so good.
At
It
level
makes so much
at level
damage.
1, it's a 1-second stun that doesn't bounce and doesn't do any damage.
No, but I mean the nuke is so good, Quincy. You have to
Right,
realize.
right,
And
but,
the
like,
attack, she's probably one of the top
she's-
3 harassers in the game.
She's got one spell. And you look at Empath, Wall, and Essence Link, crazy powerful. Rhapsody, Dance Floor, and Staccato Stun, very powerful. Glacius has got a bunch of powerful spells. Torturer's got... Aluna has one spell. It's a very good spell, especially in the early game, but she's got one spell. I mean, Deja Vu
No, I'm
really
not
does
saying.
nothing.
I think Rhapsody and Empath are better heroes.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you put, I don't know, Magnus, I don't know, any stun combination, Aluna is probably going to add more kill potential than our Empath or Rhapsody would, in most cases.
Okay, how about like Pyromancer? Magmus Pyromancer, Magmus Engine. Because the problem is, yeah, that one spell does more damage, but they've got 2 spells that do damage, and collectively they do as much or more damage, and provide more lockdown.
But any and Pyro are both kind of weak in lane unless you have setup stuns.
Well, Aluna needs a setup stun too, though.
No.
We were just talking about like if you put like a
Luna
Magnus.
player, you don't need setup stun.
Okay, so you can just harass people out with your nuke, which is
Alright.
nice, but
But the thing, it's not about exactly when you kill the hero that Aluna is good. Aluna is good in the laning phase because she just spams out power throws and has a really strong attack animation, so it keeps the other heroes low.
her
And
attack
there's
animation's
not
very nice.
many
I'll
other
do that.
heroes that can do that as efficiently as Aluna.
I don't agree with that.
But yeah, it's not something to agree on though. I mean,
You're not allowed to be. No, it doesn't matter. You understand. I'm always right.
yes.
This is my stream, and I'm right.
Have you talked about the other picks?
I haven't talked about anything because I was too busy flaming Aluna and Oogie.
Yeah,
All right.
We have 3 Okami. Oh, I'm looking forward to this.
Yeah.
Oh. Trio,
And they
double
missed
trio
fruits.
Kami.
They picked Bubbles, and Okami's not playing it. What's up?
Yeah.
It's
Are they
insane.
gonna? Do they even have any chance at winning now? I don't know. But Oogie.
Do they have any chance of losing?
Well, Okami's on their team, so of course they do. Boo! Oh, look at that.
Oh.
Right there.
Mm.
Flame is real. We love you,
Oh,
Okami.
he failed the pull. Well
He
played,
did.
Okami.
He did fail
Oh no,
that pull.
Okami, no, no.
And now mana potion. Oh my god.
Nope,
What a
that's
thing.
cancelled. Goodbye, Mana Potion. Empath. There you go, Empath. Super strong lane harasser. I love her auto attack animation. I feel like she's got really, really good base damage early on too.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm just making stuff up at this point. I like Empath a lot.
I know. But if you look at this specific instance, Empath is a lot stronger in lane versus tree than Alona, because she can just wall off the minions like she does now.
And of course, tree trying to get some lane control here. So, Oogie and Keeper of the Forest, heroes we basically don't see ever. I like Keeper a fair bit. Oogie, not a huge fan. A little too easy, I feel like, to shut him down, especially early on. But in this lane, he's going to get free farm, so he could snowball very, very easily. And
yeah.
I don't know. Honestly, I feel like Swiftblade Rhapsody up here might be a better lane. And put Keeper on the solo short or something like that.
Yeah, I
Because-
definitely would man up here with Swiftblade Empath.
Yeah.
And just ward defensively, so they don't get ganked by Tempest like they did last game.
Right.
But I guess that's why they don't want to do that, because they got so wrecked last game.
But I mean, Swiftblade and Rhapsody is much, much different from Dev, and especially
Yeah,
because they've
definitely.
got the Oogie instead of the Silhouette, so it's not as much burst damage so much, and a little more sustained damage, especially against something like Swiftblade, where you have a spin, and Oogie is not going to do very well against the spin. But Rally over here trying to live. Yep, he'll be fine. Actually, nice TP. So, Okami gonna get lane control here, and that's always going to do a lot for him in terms of his levels as well as his farm. Both heroes now level 3. Empath in the lane actually taking a fair bit of damage. But mid, Bubbles versus Prisoner. Here, I'm going to guess that Bubbles should consistently dodge the hook again, and that he should
yes,
probably
he
win this
should.
lane.
Take
You should not
cover.
get too far, Prisoner.
Yeah, so he's got one level and take cover here. Doesn't have his bottle yet. Prisoner does, so Prisoner currently at 225 gold per minute, and Labyrinth at 270. I guess Prisoner must have gotten cooled regen and gotten a relatively early bottle by not spending all of his starting gold, because there's no reason why he should have a bottle, and Bubbles shouldn't. If that's...
I just think the courier was being used, so Labyrinth's bottle was played. It's
Oh, yeah.
pretty common.
That's possible.
Oh, the wall is kinda good actually.
Up there, nope, take cover, and that's what happens. Let's see if he's gonna follow us up. Yeah, they really want to get this first blood on an Empath, and one more on him. Yep, there's the leech, so pretty effective jump there. Now Prisoner actually gonna get body blocked to hell by this Parasite, and Leech's gonna be back up soon. This is probably gonna be double tap. Yep,
Iceland,
Shellstar's
go!
back up.
Look at the place! Insane.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this kid, man. Go, Iceland.
What a player. And he is ice cold, one auto attack and lives.
There you go.
Oh.
Bottom lane, Swiftblade and Rhapsody going up against this Rally, who doesn't really care about Swiftblade spin because he's got a bunch of physical damage. So, again, you put Keeper down here and you put some armor on him, and boy, that's Rally not going to be very effective.
Yeah.
So,
Really, I don't know. The hero is just
it's a
terrible.
bad hero.
Yeah, it's...
I'm with you. And actually, as the game progresses as well, this Seismic Slam is going to do very, very little, because I assume that Keeper is going to spread armor to just about everybody. Actually, top lane, Oogie trying to get the kill onto Keeper, but he's pretty deep now, and he's got no mana. Keeper obviously invis.
Oh, the blocks!
Yeah,
No, Kami, no,
we'll see.
so close.
But he's already got a
That would've
ring
been
of
pretty sick.
sorcery, so that's not bad. Empath getting chased down here instead by Lavender. Will drop. See, Staccatos are on Rally as well, but he's got a Compel. And I don't think they can do too much to kill him, because he's pretty damn tanky, and now he's got tower protection. 3-0 though. A hero kill advantage for this Legion team. Labyrinth at 360 gold per minute, 2-0-1. Probusk at 245, 345, excuse me. Hasn't been involved in any kills, but has some pretty nice farm here. 35 CS. Actually matching Oogie. Pretty much CS for CS there.
Makes sense, they should be up around the same.
Right.
But Iceland Go and Labyrinth is playing really well right now.
Right.
They're making up so much space.
320 GPM on that Parasite compared to just 236 on Shortcan's Tempest. So, Shortcan, get your shit together, man. Bottom lane rally. Yep, is dead. Not quite sure how that happened. But probably shouldn't have. I don't know.
He can't
He has
do
no
much
boots.
anymore.
Super has face boots.
Oh yeah.
Like he's just gonna chase him down. Even if he stands out, he's just gonna keep chasing him, kill him.
Bubbles the invis here. And looks like it had bot. And yeah, looks like Prisoner could be in some trouble here. He needs to land the Shell Surf, will do so, and the Silence. A couple more autos will finish him off. No, he missed! The uphill miss, and he gets the death to neutrals. Prisoner with a great play. Slasket Reds. Knows how to play hookers.
Yeah, it's
Apparently.
pretty much all he plays, I think. And Kinesis.
That's plenty of time, man.
Hookers and Kinesis.
Only German thing.
Wow.
So, interesting skill set. Top lane Empath finally enjoyed. She's level 2. And I guess Rhapsody's only level 3. And she does ding 3 there, so that's not bad for him, I suppose. But 76 experience per minute. And this is a support hero that does like levels. I mean, there's stuff like Engineer where if you don't get your mines, alright, fine, whatever. Not that big a deal. Mines aren't that great. But Empath, her heal synergy doesn't do all that much late game. So you'd like to get it as much as possible. But do you like the max Essence Link build here on Empath? Or do you go for the synergy at any point?
I like to put one level in E early, like level 3, unless you know that you're going to need that extra damage.
Top
in
lane
this
actually
game,
have 3-man help field there, and this is going to be a cleanup on the Hellborn side, as here comes the Keeper Root as well. Rally also going to take the Silence, and a couple more auto attacks he will drop, unable to get the Fell off. And finally Ceratot's going to drop to the spin, so
Wow.
yeah, that was quite a response from the Legion team right there, and it went pretty well, I would say. 8-0 so far. The guys
Yeah,
on Dawn.
I mean that's what happens when if your Tempest has 300 HP and you want to push the lane, 8 minutes in, you're gonna feed. And now they're gonna clean up their stacks as well.
Bottom lane actually, Rhapsody getting picked off here by Prisoner. He did use his, not use his ultimate actually. I'm kind of surprised. I figured he did. He had no mana. Oh well. This poor Empath at 61 gold per minute here, below the natural tick gold. Always stinks. Tempest's going to drop an ultimate on Parasite's face, but there go the Swift Slashes that'll cancel it. And Shuriken going to fall here once again. A little bit. Parasite taking over an elemental. That's funny. I think I've never seen that before.
Oh,
And next to
Sasuke.
Prisoner. Yeah, you in trouble here, buddy. Party ball. And the
Things
Fist
are
of
just
Soul.
falling apart.
Yep. This is what happens when you pick Oogie, people. You lose games immediately. Don't pick that hero. It's a bad hero.
Ugh, the draft is just weird.
It is
from
weird.
Hellborn.
It's mostly Rally's fault, actually. But
Yeah, I'm Prisoner. I don't like.
yeah. And you look at the Legion side in comparison. I mean, how many first overall picks did they get? Swiftblade, Rhapsody. Actually, no. Prisoner wants this, but he just hooks everybody in and dies.
Wow.
So that didn't work very well.
It's not like they're even trying the field right now. I don't know.
It certainly
Both
seems
these
that
deaths
way.
were completely unnecessary. That just happened.
But like, you look at the Legion team. They have potentially 4 picks that you could take first overall. I mean, Bubbles, Swiftblade,
Yeah.
Rhapsody, and Parasite. None of those would look particularly out of place if you took them number 1.
Yeah, that's true.
I agree.
Hellborn, maybe Tempest, I
Tempest.
guess. That's it. Like, first pick Empath would be weird, first pick Rally would be very weird, Oogie would be stupid. Prisoner would probably be pretty stupid too.
Yeah.
How do you
And-
like me now?
Like,
But I don't think
The
it comes down
Hellborn
to that at
destroyed a
all.
Legion tower.
I think it comes down to that they just won mid so hard with Parasite. He had such an impact on the other lanes. And if you look at Tempest, he has just been farming, doing
Right.
nothing. Like
Oh,
he has.
But he's only level 6.
Yeah, I mean that's the problem though. If he was level 10 now, which he
Ain't
could
nobody
be,
killing that
he
tower.
could have
but me.
like had a massive impact on the game.
Yeah.
Oh, the takeover.
The Legion had destroyed a
And bot
Hellborn
tier 1 tower gonna get killed there. Just gonna further expand the gold lead here for this Legion side, already nearing 6,000. So now we're gonna drop a ward of sight at the tower. They see Bubbles. And they're gonna try to group up here and kill some stuff. Predator Parasite with a Vulture Lord actually. Slow him down a little bit. So, tier 1 tower push, unsuccessful there. As Tempest is really unable to do much of anything, it seems like at this point. His ulti is on cooldown, of course, having used Stratical Parasite up in the top lane, which did not work out very well.
It shows it's
Hopefully it's
online
gonna-
for me.
It shows is online. It
I
shows
don't know
online.
what he's talking about.
Insane.
Come on!
Wow.
Wow. That's so inconsiderate.
This kid is
What an
mad.
asshole. Oh, Impact is in. Can he make a big wall?
He's level
It's just
3,
there,
so I
or
think he's
something.
got this.
They're here to go for this. This is so free though, the agents.
Yeah. I mean, empath, like, yeah, no, now that was just...
Oh no. Empath? Wow. That wall though.
Yeah. Well, it kept him alive for probably a longer, maybe a half second. I don't know. Tempest here. This Slack's actually eaten a lot by the creeps there. That was an interesting choice. But,
Massacre.
Prisoner's still gonna be killed. Spin is very powerful.
Yeah.
And it's 14-1. So... probably looking to CC here in a few seconds.
Yeah. This is pretty brutal. They're getting completely outplayed.
And, I mean, I agree that, like, they did outplay them in lanes, but I do think it comes back to the draft. Like, very, very rarely do you outplay somebody so hard this early on that the draft
No,
is
no, no.
having a
That's
factor.
exactly what to do. If you look at the decisions they did. First, they got 3 kills at mid. That's really bad for Hellborn.
Right,
And then they did a really bad push top, and 4 of them died.
right.
That's like that. This is where it all went wrong.
But
And then
if you
they were
look-
so far behind, so they could just keep on going on the momentum.
if you look at the Hellborn's lanes and picks, even before that, you can see things aren't going to go very well. First of all, Rally is just not that good a hero. So they're at a disadvantage right off the bat. Oogie is okay, but in very specific, heavily defensive lineups because he needs so much time to get going. And he was up the top in the solo short, which meant that he was going to be contested. Middle lane, you've got Bubbles versus Prisoner, and there's no way Prisoner should win that lane because Bubbles can take cover as of every time. Rally and the bot, again, not a good hero, versus a dual Swiftblade and Rhapsody, aka 2 of the best heroes in the game right now. So,
I agree. They have suboptimal lanes, but I mean it doesn't get like this just because you have.
no, I mean,
Not the best lanes.
it's definitely both. Like, you can't get out drafted and lose this hard. My point is, I don't think it's just the plays either. Like, the draft is having a factor here. Top lane, Keeper can get jumped, but again, what are they going to do? Are they going to kill him? No. Keeper goes down, 2 ports come in, Kelfield onto 3, Bubbles is now going to turn this, and it's like Rally going to be the first one right off the bat. He's going to fall, Silence is onto Boogie, trying to run away with the Conflagrate and the ultimate active. Bubbles already has a portal key. Hook back onto Bubbles, again to take cover though, just completely counters that to Swiftblade. Finish him, Bubbles going to be able to TP away from the ultimate from Prisoner, who's also going to fall here, and Empath died in the background, and GG's are being called, so...
Defeat.
18-1,
Legion wins.
and just over 15 minutes here. Gonna end the series here, and looks like Dawn will be moving on to the winners bracket finals. Prime Icarus not having a great performance there, as you can see, 1-6, 0-5, 0-3, 0-2, 0-2, 0-3, and no assists for anybody on the Hellborn team. Well, final thoughts, Cluckmuck, game, series?
No. I look forward to playing versus Dawn though next weekend. It's gonna be fun.
What a spoiler! We haven't covered any Ogre series yet, so
Oh. Oh no.
this guy, unbelievable.
What a player.
And Bunny, want to wrap it up here? You got anything else to say?
There's not much to say.
Other
It was
than-
just, I don't know.
Ouch.
Yeah,
Ouch.
ouch. We'll do it.
Alright, that'll do it for their series. Again, Dawn takes it 2-1, and they move on, while PI gets dropped down to losers bracket, and they have to win, because I said that they would win gold, because they were literally the first team that came to my mind, and I misunderstood the question, so... Again,
Wait, did you say PI would win gold?
I did. I'm not really sure why.
Wasn't this on the...
It was on the podcast. It was literally, I misunderstood what the question was. I thought it was who's going to win Diamond, which seemed like a really stupid question to me because Sync is the
Then you
obvious
answered
choice.
PI.
And
That
then
makes sense.
they're like, oh, who are you going to pick for gold? I'm like, I just literally said the first team that I thought of, which was PI, because I've been casting with short cam the previous day. So
Okay.
it was not an informed pick. But I made the pick, and I have to stand by it. So, PI, come on,
Good
man.
luck with that.
I'm going
Think
to
it's
need it.
love.
I think. And I think both you guys and Dawn look pretty good so far, and some other good teams as well in the gold division this cycle. As really mid-tier HoN, pretty damn good right now.
Yeah, it's getting a lot better. A lot more even
Money.
right now.
Anyway,
And yes.
that makes a pretty big difference. But thanks again for Cluckbuck and Bunny General, aka Deep XD, aka Ogre's Jungle Player, for joining me today. And
Yeah, thanks for having us.
always good. And we'll be back tomorrow with more Gold Division coverage, so probably should be around the same time as today. Join in then, and we'll be turning.